Turn.
Going to 21 countries. Is that the biggest tour you ever made?
Yeah, probably the biggest, yeah.
How often can you do something like that?
I should say once every couple of years. All depends how strong you are. Right now, I'm very strong, I'm very fit, and above all, I'm very enthusiastic about it. That's the thing, you've got to have the enthusiasm to want to do it.
Playing soccer every Sunday, you know, right in front of a world tour, is that been dangerous?
No, I don't think so. These legs are made of steel, they'll never get broken.
Scottish legs?
Yeah.
But
I'm well insured, too.
When you play with these guys, do you think they back off just to leave you alone so they don't...
No, just the opposite. I think they tackle me as hard as they tackle anybody else. The secret in not getting hurt is to go in and get the ball 100%. If you start backing off yourself, that's when you get hurt. That's what my father told me, and I've never been seriously hurt playing football all my life.
You're not a rich kid when you grew up?
No, certainly not. I came from a working class British background. We weren't extremely poor, but we weren't middle class. We were just in between there.
Do you think that has, in a way, made your mentality for your success? That the fact that you wanted to make it so badly, do you think this is one of the reasons why you've made it to the top?
From where I came from anyway, there was only two ways of getting out of the street, and as far as I know, there still are, and there's becoming a professional footballer or joining a rock group, you know. That was the quickest way out.
And you chose both?
I tried football first, and I went to singing. I was a footballer for about 3 weeks, I think, a professional footballer.
Would you have made it as a football player?
No, because I didn't have the commitment. I knew it then. You know, I loved the game, but I couldn't stand the training, you know, which I still don't like training. I hate it. I just love kicking the ball about. I think the decision was right, though, because I'd have been retired by now. I'd have been a footballer.
And you just started in the other business?
Yeah.
You said once that you think your life will change, maybe more or less dramatically, the next 2 years.
Yeah.
Why did you say that?
Well, I know it's going to change. I think we all change. I don't know whether it's in which way it's going to change, but I feel there's a change coming on. You know? I feel I've changed in the last year. A great deal.
Can you describe it?
Well, I'm just more acceptable and understanding of other people's problems, and I'm not short-tempered as I was. And that's probably because I don't drink quite as much as I used to.
Because you got kids now?
I don't think kids have got anything to do with it. I think kids do change you, but not the changes I'm talking about. I think it's just, you know, just growing a little bit older. That's all it is.
Do your kids mean everything to you?
Yeah, I would say so. I would say yeah, absolutely everything, the wife and kids. I don't think anything would get in the way of them. They come first, in other words.
You know, a few years ago when you were known as the rowdy entertainer, you know, the pictures in the newspapers after you've thrown a chair out of a hotel room and all that. Now you don't see that. But
well, give us a chance. I haven't been on the road for some time. I'm not saying all that's going to change either. I mean, after you've been on the road for a couple of months and you get bad room service, I'm sure, you know, telephones and televisions might get thrown out the window.
Someone thought that this is your last world tour. Is that true?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I can't very well say whether it's going to be the last tour or not, but it's certainly one of the biggest I've done, and as I said earlier, I don't want to be jumping around the stage when I'm 40 or 42. I think it might be the last tour on this scale.
Okay, look!
do people really understand what an entertainer goes through on tour?
No, I don't think they do, really. It all depends how you pace yourself. I don't think that generally the public don't understand what it's like to be on tour. To get up on stage and give your all for 2 hours and then try and come down for 5 or 6 hours afterwards, it's the highest drug of all. It's amazing. You know, I'm going to miss it when I don't do it. That's if I ever don't do it.